That's pretty loud. Let's turn down the volume there so I can hear.
Mm-hmm.
Settings. Okay, settings. Master volume. Bring that down.
Mm-hmm. Bring it down.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, subtitles on, vibration on, bright cursor off. Do I need that?
I don't know what that means.
Okay. Epic services. Enable cloud saves. Yeah, we want that on. Screen shake. That's fine with me. Mouse lock. That's fine, I guess. Timer display. Nah, I don't need that. Damage numbers are good, sure. Okay. That's all fine, I guess. My dog is sitting on my lap and she is licking her paws, so if anyone's catching any of that noise, that's what that is. So this is the latest from Supergiant Games, who I sometimes
Giant.
confuse with Supermassive Games. Those are the that one that we played during Extra Life, where only one person died. Right? That's
Uh,
Supermassive.
sure.
Um,
Oh yeah, Until Dawn
Until
games.
Dawn, yeah, no, but the one, yeah,
The Dark
the
Pictures
Dark
anthology.
Pictures anthology.
The
Yes,
Man of Medan was the one that we played on
that's right.
Extra Life, where I picked a character and nailed it, and then didn't get to play as him again because he was like scripted to either die or disappear from the game early on.
All right, so I'm
Um,
breaking columns. I have a sword.
uh-huh. Yeah, you start out with a sword. It's your first weapon. You unlock a bunch of other weapons. You need keys to unlock weapons. In true like rogue light like fashion, um, this game doesn't really tell you what a lot of the different things in it do. There's a lot of different kinds of upgrades and stuff, but you're kind of encouraged to kind of mess around and experiment and figure out what they all do.
All right.
I don't know that it doesn't really have any true rogue-like elements to it. Other than just the basic mechanic of doing a run and then dying and then starting over at the beginning. But there aren't like random potions or things in the game that you don't know what they do. It's pretty
All right.
upfront about all that stuff. I missed what your first boon was.
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't get one? Okay, you don't get one on your first run, maybe. Usually at the very beginning of each run, you get a boon.
Yeah, I'm told that it's like kind of maybe not totally impossible, but mostly impossible to beat the game on the first run.
Yeah, I don't think you would. I I don't think you'd be able to beat it on your first run. It would take, especially not on your actual first run. Like if you'd played a ton of the game and then started over, maybe.
Yeah.
There you go. You're Athena.
Okay.
So another thing I really like about this game is that there's just like a, I forget what it was. Greg Kasavin mentioned on his Twitter that he wrote like 300,000 lines of dialogue or something.
Hmm.
So almost every single time you meet with one of the gods to grant you a boon, or every time you encounter one of the boss characters or talk to one of the characters that's hanging out in the lounge, they almost always have something new to say. The encounters are never very long; it's just a couple of lines. But
So
um,
my instinct is to take the divine dash of these choices. Is that if
that's
that's
the one I like the most.
okay?
But because yeah, that means that the end of your dash you will deflect. Like when your dash ends, you'll see like it'll show a little shield. See,
Yeah.
like you can dash away and then knock enemy projectiles back at them and stuff.
So when the 4 shields are up, that's when I can deflect things?
That's your deflect, yeah.
Okay.
I like that one quite a bit. Plus, there's not that many dash abilities that are all that. I think that's the best dash ability, I'll say. It's probably any kind of deflect is really good. Um, but to me, having the deflect be on the dash is kind of like the most natural way to play. I haven't really messed with deflect on attack or special attack. Although given the size of the AoE of the special attack with the sword, it might be pretty good with that. I don't know.
So is the sword always what you get first, or is that just like I lucked into that?
Yeah, the sword is always what you start with. You start with the sword, and then the next two are the shield and the bow, and then they kind of progress in a natural line from there.
So there are 2 doors out of here.
Also, yeah, so that one, the one with the arrow on the right side, that will give you an Artemis boon. And then the one on the right side that looks like a coin, that will give you money that you can spend in a shop that you might come across. I usually go for boons early because like that's your best bang for your buck kind of thing. It's almost always 100 coins out of the coin rooms.
Oof.
But I like a boon. That's my personal thing.
So I have to fight all these weird club monsters before Artemis will show up and give me whatever.
Right, you get the reward promised at the beginning of the level after you've defeated each chamber, basically.
Oh, and there it is.
Yep.
So is Zagreus an actual character in Greek mythology that I'm just not remembering, or is he?
I think I looked it up back when I was first playing it, and he might be like mentioned like once or twice.
Okay.
In like some deep cuts, but
this feels like the Deadly Strike is better than Pressure Points, but maybe not.
Pressure points. So critical is any damage you deal has a chance to be. I mean, I personally really like, depending on what your weapon is. Like some weapons, I like the special better than the normal attack, or vice versa. But I like just like raw damage output's pretty good normally.
Okay, I'll go with that then, I guess. I actually haven't used my special at all. Okay, so it's just this little hopping.
Yeah, it's like it should be like you push down, do like an AoE around your dude.
Yeah.
You also have a cast on triangle.
That was triangle.
Oh, on B then, or whatever circle.
Okay, that throws a little arrow out front.
Yeah, so that little arrow thing, that little crystal, when you hit an enemy with it, it's like stays inside of them.
Okay.
And then it can provide a debuff while it's in them. So, like there's 2 different like level up trees, kind of. The basic one gives you just like a raw damage bonus to the enemy that has the thing inside of it. So like that's part of the important part of the gameplay loop is like managing that crystal. So like after you shoot them with the crystal goes in them, it applies the debuff. Then when you kill them, you can pick the crystal back up and shoot it at another enemy.
Right.
Or if it's a boss character, after a certain amount of time, the crystal will come out. And then there's a whole bunch of different boons that will upgrade and change the way that cast works.
Nice.
Like Aphrodite's is like a shotgun.
Sick.
And then hers also, I think, applies a slow debuff or something.
So there's a purple tier or a key.
So the teardrop is what you use to upgrade your character, and the key is what you use to unlock more weapons. So
the key, or
key is more rare, I think, early on.
Okay.
But also there's an upgrade that you can get for your character for, I forget how much it is, but
dash twice or whatever, right?
You can dash twice, and I think that's like a key upgrade. So like at this point, either of those is probably fine. I don't know. Depends on how thirsty you are for another weapon also.
I mean, I like the sword fine so far.
Once you unlock more weapons, then the game will like every so many runs will like say pick this weapon, you get a 20% bonus to your darkness, which is what the crystal is. So, but the double dash thing is like vital, I think. So that's my best piece of advice for anybody playing this for the first time is to get that the easy access to the double dash, and then from there you can kind of pick and choose what you want to do. I like getting one of the other upgrades is to get more of those casts. So like I have 3 stones on my character right now, so and then you can also increase the amount of the debuff, so you can stick 3 stones into a guy and get a huge damage bonus when you're attacking that one person, which is really really useful when you're say fighting a boss, which is usually there's like bosses and mini bosses, and having that damage bonus against them is kind of huge. Because Mike wasn't, when he streamed it the other night, he wasn't using the cast at all. Um, but I don't think he realized exactly how it worked. Because, like I said, there's a lot of mechanics in this game that the game just doesn't really explain to you. But I think that's an expectation of rogue likes or rogue lights, that you'll kind of experiment and kind of like read all the stuff in the skill tree or whatever. But
Yeah.
um,
There's
this
someone
game,
in the
because
chat,
of
I
all the,
think.
is there?
There's something going on in the
Oh,
chat.
I got you full screen. Rhinonar says, "Hey, Joe.
Hey. What's
Is
the...
Into the Dead good? If so, would you play it on 31 Nights?" I don't know what Into the Dead is.
I don't know what that is. I'll look into it, though.
Yeah.
What system is it for? Is it new game, old game?
I'm typing into Google right now.
Well, there's a bag with
Apparently,
there's a bag with
it's
a
a
skull on it.
zombie-themed action video game developed by Pickpock on December 2012 for Android and Windows phones.
Yeah, that's going to be hard for me to play on stream.
Apparently, it's also on Switch. So
Oh,
I don't know if
okay.
it's good or not,
That's
but
interesting. There's a bag with a skull on it or another purple teardrop. What's the bag with the skull on it?
that will take you directly to the store, so you won't get a fight, and you can buy stuff. And you actually have enough gold that you could buy something good potentially, but that's only relevant to this particular run. So you might want to just take upgrade materials.
Yeah,
Since you're
I feel like I'm not gonna make it anyways, no matter what I do. So the upgrade is maybe the wiser choice.
yeah. A lot of times the shop, so almost every time you go to the shop, it will have an item that'll restore some health. It'll have a boon or an upgrade
Oof.
for a boon, and those cost 150 gold. So like usually I decide if I'm going to go into the shop or not based on how low my health is, or how if like if I have a bunch of gold, then I'll go in there. Hey, there
Gotcha.
you go.
Yeah,
You did pretty well
I did.
for your first run. Once you get that extra dash, it makes such a huge difference. And you might even have enough to get it. So, talk to Hypnos, which apparently that's Greg Kasavin playing Hypnos.
Nice.
Which is weird because that's a guy that I listen to in a lot of Giant Bomb content over the years. And Mike said he doesn't like the voice acting in this game because it kind of reminds him of like community theater, but I like it for exactly that reason. So.
I mean, I've been in some pretty bad community theater productions. This is a little better than that. I feel like Mike should go back and play like Resident Evil 1 on the PlayStation.
Uh-huh.
So what's in this purple room here?
That's your bedroom. That's where you go to upgrade.
Okay. I'm going. Use the mirror to grow stronger. Okay.
That's your mirror. That's where you go to upgrade your character.
Yeah. Greater reflex is the one that adds
That's
to.
the one you want. So
So
you
I
want
want
to
to
save for
save
that.
up for
Yeah.
it. Okay. Unlock talents. Reveal 2 new talents inside of you. I don't have enough
Right. So
keys
for
for that.
5 keys, you can unlock that second tier of talents. That's where you can upgrade how many cast stones you have and how much your damage buff is with the casts. So that's also pretty good.
Gotcha.
That's like keys and the darkness are kind of your key upgrade things.
What's Oh, I guess I'll just find out. It's down this green hallway.
That's where your weapon chamber is.
Uh,
This is the way you go to get back out into the the actual game part of it.
all right. So there's a spear and a shield and a bow and arrow, and then there's 2
Yep.
more spots for something else, I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
So the bow and the shield are both kind of charged weapons. The bow you like charge up your shot and then shoot it, and then its special is it's like a it's almost like a shotgun blast of shot arrows.
Nice.
So the bow is not as fast as I'd like it to be. Like it feels like it takes a little too much time to charge up sometimes, but it's still a pretty solid weapon. The shield has like one normal attack, and then if you hold your normal attack, you do like a bull rush, and you can use that to push enemies into traps and walls and stuff, which is pretty neat. And then the special attack is just the Captain America beat 'em up thing, where you just throw the shield and it bounces off a bunch of guys,
Hmm.
which is pretty good. The spear is like my favorite weapon in the game.
So this is rare. So if there's a rare flourish, should I always take, or a rare boon, should I
Depends
always
on
take
what
it?
you're like. Sometimes one of the other ones will fit more neatly into your build, or you'll get offered a rare when you already have a boon of some kind that you like better.
This causes my special to do lightning bolt strike nearby
Right.
foes.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty good. Um,
All right. Well,
I really like the cast chain lightning. I think is pretty nice, but you only have one cast, so that's probably not worth it. Like the big trade off with the sword is that your special has a kind of a like some weapons have longer or shorter cooldowns on their special attacks, and the swords is kind of mid to long, I would say, recharge.
is there ever going to be
Um,
anything in these columns, or is that just to like do damage to enemies near me?
I think it's mostly just to do damage. See that if you see that little sparkling thing on the wall,
Yeah.
like in between the columns, if you hit left bumper there, somebody will, then the game's quote unquote narrator will give you a little like background poetry.
Mm.
I think it's supposed to be Homer
Or Virgil
or
or
one of the
someone.
yeah
Yeah.
one of the like great Greek poets. Um,
Okay. We got more upgrade points apparently for this one. So.
oh man, they changed the way the fists work, and it's pretty fucking good.
Did you say they changed the way the fist works?
Yeah, you get monk fists.
Oh, sick. Oof. So is there a way to gain health back at all at any point, or not really?
So I'm not. I think it's one of your darkness things will give you one of your darkness upgrades will give you like a couple of health back every time you finish a chamber, or I'm trying to think. There's things in the shop that you can buy that will give you health up. Every time you beat a boss, you get a thing that will give you a certain small amount of your health back, and then there are ways to add chambers to the labyrinth. One of which is a fountain, and if you get the fountain, if it like after you add the fountain into the thing, then it can randomly add that in, and then that will restore some of your health.
Okay.
But there's like shops that count as chambers, and then sometimes within a chamber there'll be like a little purple pot thing, and then sometimes that'll have a health thing. Also, there are
Okay.
boons that you can get that will restore your health every time like you can put health regeneration on your basic attack or whatever.
So,
Usually those come with a pretty significant like hit to your max hit points, but
okay. So these are boons from Dionysus. I don't know what
uh,
hangover or festive fog.
all right, so Hangover is just poison, basically. You hit the
Okay.
enemy and then they tick damage for every however long.
Half second.
It's
Yeah.
four damage every half second. So cast lobs a large explosive that bursts into festive fog. I don't know. I
For
have no idea
five
what that is. I'm
seconds,
gonna guess
wafting
that's like a
fumes
poison.
briefly stun foes in the area every
Yeah,
0.25
I don't think I've
seconds.
ever seen that one before.
And your dash causes hangover.
Right.
When you start. I'm
So
gonna
when you
try. I'm gonna
dash and then stop.
think I'm gonna
Oh
try
yeah.
the festive
Yeah.
fog. Yeah, let's see.
My special becomes a flying kick that deals 40 base damage twice.
Sick.
Hmm.
Oh, that's pretty good. But how do I get it
Is it?
back? Or do I just wait till the effect wears off and then I get it back? Okay, that makes sense.
Oh wow. If they go in there, do they take damage? Oh, it just stuns
Yes.
them when they go in there. That's pretty good. That's really good actually. I've never like I said I've never seen that one before, but like so when I played this game a lot, Dionysus was not in the game.
Oh, he wasn't in it at all.
Yeah, so there's like a lot of skills for him, Hermes, and I think they had just added Artemis like about the time that I'd stopped playing it. So like there's a lot of skills and stuff that I have not seen because I played like I don't know 12 or 15 hours of it when it was in early access, but it was like back in March of 2019 or something like that.
Yeah, right.
My dash strike pierces foes and deals 900 damage to armor.
Oh, hey,
900%
gauntlet
damage.
style weapon or enemy generators. That's a
Yes,
thing.
they're not that common. But yeah, I mean, you know,
Oh no, they're armored.
I want to see what this other special is. Oh man, it's like a bicycle kick.
A centaur heart. Oh, I guess oh, my max life went up, and I regained some health. That's good.
Yeah, that's what the centaur heart gives you temporary max health up,
So is
and
that?
then you
Oh, so it's
get
not
that as
permanent.
health. It's not permanent, no. It's only for that run.
Okay, this key has a little skull on it. What does that mean?
That means it's a harder chamber.
Does that mean I got like two keys instead of one, or does it just mean it's harder?
Um, that I don't know.
Fuck it, let's find out.
All right. The other one is just a shop, but you have no
Right.
gold, so there's really no upside to doing that. Do I want Poseidon or do I want coins? I think I want Boon. Plus, at this early stage, it probably just means that the guys you're fighting will have armor, which,
They're just like fat drunk guys.
yeah.
Oh, got him. I did get two keys. Oh, and there's another centaur heart in the next. So wait, does your base life go up permanently at any point, or never?
Um, there are there are various different ways to make your health permanently go up. Um, I think there might be one in the like the the chamber, the where you spend your dark and the shadow mirror in your room, and then I think there are like so there's like this whole other system. There's another resource that you find that are like ambrosia potions,
Yeah,
and then
you
you can
you can
gift
give them to
those
Cerebus or
to
whatever, right?
we can give them to basically
Anybody.
every other character, not just the ones in the lounge, but you can also gift them to the gods when they offer you a boon. Um, and so there's tons of different things that usually what they'll do is they will give you you have like a trinket you can equip before you start a run, and then the trinkets can all be upgraded as you go along. But I think like so I have the one I'm using right now is the one from Cerberus, and that gives you max hit points up.
Okay.
But there are some other ways to get your max hit points up a little bit. Also, there's a skill that lets you respawn sometimes. There's one that lets you respawn once per chamber that gives you like a tiny amount of health back, and then there's one that lets you respawn once per run that gives you like a pretty good chunk of your health
Nope.
back.
Dead.
Yeah, these bomber guys are real sons of bitches. They really suck.
The festive fog didn't seem to have the same effect on them as it did everybody
Might
else.
be so when enemies are armored, when they have that yellow health bar,
Yeah.
that means that they can't be stunned or knocked back or whatever. So like normally, like when you have an enemy, you can if you like land the final shot of your combo or certain weapons, it just hit one hit, then it'll like you can like stun lock them, knock them out of their attack animations and stuff. But when they're armored, you can't do that. So like there's some skills that do bonus damage to armor, and I really like those a lot. I really like this bicycle kit. It's fucking awesome. Also, the writing is pretty good. It's not like you're not gonna like write home about the story or whatever, but it's just like I think that honestly, like this game's biggest weakness probably is just that.
So I can add a fountain chamber for free, apparently.
Yeah, so the fountain chamber is one of the places you can get your health back.
What is this currency that...
What's that? The jewels, that's just
Yeah,
another currency that will pop up sometimes in your runs.
gotcha.
Um, Mostly, I don't like. There's a bunch of cosmetic ones and stuff, but I don't really know what any of that stuff does. So I don't know if they have any effect outside of just being cosmetic upgrades.
Hmm. Okay, so I still don't have enough teardrops for the greater reflex. Maybe I have enough keys to unlock a new weapon. So I can get the bow or the shield, it looks like. So,
Yeah, that's up to you. Or if you get one more key, you can get the spear. Um, I personally I like the shield more than the bow, and I like the spear the most of the three. But everybody has different opinions on that stuff. So, like,
yeah.
if you take the bow right now, see how
Mhm.
it's got that glowing purple aura.
Yeah.
Then on your next run, if you use that, you get like 20% bonus to all the darkness you find. So if you hold the attack button, that's how you charge it up. Oh yeah, there's Skelly.
Okay. So are the boons are different for each weapon that...
The boons are different for each weapon for each god. Yeah, so there's like 8 gods, and then they have
Whoa.
different boons for each weapon, each different special attack and everything.
Okay.
There's a lot of variance in how the oh, what happened?
I don't know. I don't know. But I got it back. It's fine. It just like closed the window for some reason or minimized the window. After blocking a foe, gain 20. How do I block? I don't even know how to do that.
Well, if you hold the attack button with the shield, that's how you charge
Oh,
up for the
that's
bull rush.
yeah.
And so if you were holding the A button, that counts as a block.
Gotcha.
Uh, your
Your
special can
special
strike up.
constrict.
Also, the Daedalus hammer is probably the best upgrade you can get most of the time because it's just a straight whatever.
Yeah. The Dread Flight sounds pretty
Yeah, I
good.
mean, if there's a lot of enemies on screen, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's the one that
it's
makes you more like Captain
Captain
America.
America.
Hmm.
Yeah, that seems pretty good. There's more keys right away, apparently. What are these purple spiky? Oh, that's a trap. Okay. It's a bomb. Got it. Okay. Good to know. Hot tip.
What's that?
The spiky purple things
Oh
are
yeah,
mine. Are
yeah,
like,
those are bombs. Yeah.
okay. Looks like there's just one way out of here. So guess we'll go see Artemis, or call her. I guess.
Hmm. Shit.
Let's see here. So if I take a different special boon, does that get rid of the one that I already have? Is that how that works?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. You can only have so there's boons that modify the attack, and then there's boons that modify the boons. If
Right.
that makes any sense. So
Mm.
like, so like, it depends on what it is, right? So I don't know what's your boon right now. If
Uh,
you look at it, it'll tell you on the it'll show on the bottom if it's replacing anything. It doesn't look like any of these will actually replace anything.
oh, it'll say this will replace whatever.
Uh-huh.
So okay, then I'm gonna
This
take
would be
this
like
one.
these are mostly like just like percent attack damage and whatever. So that this will be in addition to what your other boon already
Right.
does.
So now it'll hit 4 times and it will do extra damage, basically,
Right, with a
which
chance to
is
crit
with a chance to
also.
crit.
So
So that's pretty
yeah,
dope.
that's pretty dope. Um, upgrade stuff.
Is that the only way out of here?
Mm,
It is the only way out of here. Okay. That's just money, the coin. Right.
yeah, the coin is just money. So, I don't know. But sometimes it's the only one you got, so.
Right. Yeah, this is pretty good.
Yeah, it's just a really good action game, and then there's so many different ways to build all the different weapons and stuff. It's just pretty fun to see all that stuff. I don't know if this is a game like Spelunky or Binding of Isaac that I could see myself getting to 100 hours with, but I could definitely, put another 15, 20 into it, get to the end. Apparently there's also a thing that lets you, once you unlock all the weapons, there's another thing that lets you unlock special innate abilities for all the weapons.
Like
The
permanently?
one I heard about was like, yeah, there's like a gauntlet thing, and then you can make it, give it a special, you can change the special from an uppercut to like a scorpion style get over here spear thing that lets you
Nice.
grapple enemies towards you and stuff, so.
Huh.
Oh,
Dionysus is feeling extra generous right now, so he's got something extra potent.
Uh-huh.
Oh, an epic. An epic.
That one.
Two rares, two epics and a rare.
Oh, wow.
Your attack inflicts hangover, 6 damage every half second. Your cast lobs a large explosive that burns into a festive fog.
Right, I did that.
Yeah, but this one does more damage, I guess.
Do you have fountains, or?
Strong drink. Using a fountain restores all hearts and gives you bonus damage.
Do you have a fountain?
I built one. I mean, I had the
Okay, so you could
contractors build
theoretically
one.
find a fountain.
I feel like I'm going to
What
take
are you
the
using, a
attack.
shield?
Yeah, the shield.
Yeah, the Drunken Strike would probably be really good with some of the other weapons, but the shield's basic attack is not that useful. So,
Yeah.
I
I mean, the trippy shot. I'll try the drunken strike. We'll see how it works out for me.
Hermes or Artemis?
I haven't seen Hermes yet, so there's Centaur Heart in the next room for me.
Attack is stronger with a 15% chance to deal crit. Crest seeks foes, calls, fires a seeking arrow, and 35% chance to crit. I'll just buff my attacks some more, I guess. I don't have enough boons, I don't think, to win this first boss fight, but we'll see.
Okay. So I have 178 gold. Is that... Should I check out the store? Or-
Yeah, that's enough to buy whatever boons in there.
Okay.
Plus, sometimes he just like sells like some of the upgrade stuff too. So
Oh, nice. Camaristico says, hey. Let's see. There's a pomegranate? What's a pomegranate?
pomegranate will upgrade the boon.
And then there... So I could buy either a teardrop...
The teardrop is the upgrade material.
Right. 25
Zeus
teardrops
thing-
for 25 gold, which seems like a pretty good deal.
Yeah, that's really good.
And a
You
Zeus
can
thing.
actually, you can do both of those actually. You can get
So,
the Zeus boon.
I should do the Zeus boon, or should I do the pomegranate and the...
It's up to you. That's up to, like that's. Do you want another boon or do you want?
I'm curious about the pomegranate. I'm
To
going to check it
upgrade
out.
your boon.
Yeah, I'm going to check it out. Let's
Because like
see.
it'll just like all the boons have more levels, so it's like you can make whatever boon you have do more damage or whatever.
Yeah, I'll take... Yeah, let's see what that does. And then who's this guy? Is this Charon? Sure is.
Yeah.
What are you buying?
Huh? That's pretty much all he ever says. Gold.
There's only one way out of here. There's only one way out of here. Okay. Dionysus again.
Yeah, it seems like it tends to offer you boons from the same gods to like help you kind of like coalesce your build. Having all those extra shield hits is pretty fun when there's a lot of guys around.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I didn't realize the gods bantered with each other.
What's up? Oh yeah. Some gods like each other more than others, or get along better with other gods.
Duo.
Yeah, so that's those are like super rare.
Hangover affected foes are more likely to take critical damage.
Right, so it's like
So I should take that probably, huh?
I don't know. I mean, it's up to you. Like that festive fog thing was pretty good.
That's
But
true, it was.
also, there's like a book that you can get that will track your progress, and there's like a bunch of bonus resources you can get for instance, taking each like different boon at least one time.
Huh, okay.
So sometimes it's kind of worth it to do that. But
I'll check it
I
out.
don't know.
See what it does. See how it works out.
I have 2 wounds. Oh wow, that is good. Wish I hadn't died early. This would be potentially a pretty
Oh,
good run.
so of course, now that I didn't take the thing that would give me the fountain bonus, now I found a fountain.
Found a fountain.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that it's probably hard coded in. If you don't take that, you don't get you'll get a fountain every time.
All right.
Because that's what I would do if I was making a video game like this.
Okay. Pomegranate or the shop. I have 178 gold again, so maybe I should go back to the
Probably
shop.
worth going to the shop.
Might get a pomegranate out of it. So.
Right. Plus whatever else.
Right. There's like an order from Subway over here.
What?
It's like oh no, that's a euro, not a sub. Yeah. There's a euro.
Oh yeah.
Which will give me health.
That's your health. Max HP up or tennis.
So I have like a crown of thorns around a drop of blood with a skull and a star and 2 chevrons by it. That doesn't sound good.
That's the resource you use to upgrade your weapons.
Okay. That's the only way out of here, so I guess that's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Well, I'm not gonna spoil it.
I think I'm gonna take. Well, because of that, I think I'm gonna take the heart and the life up. Yeah, to get myself back to max. All right. Let's see. Let's see what's through this door.
I can dash more times in a row. Old cast. Your special is faster.
First of the Furies.
Huh. I could just take the extra dash. Oh yeah, hell yeah. 3 dashes.
Is that a temporary thing, or
It's a
did you
boon that I
just...
got
Nice.
from from what's his face? Hermes. The fast guy.
Nice.
Ugh. Forgot about the wizard room.
Jesus.
But fucking wizards, man. Hate the wizard
Uh,
room.
so she... Does she not... Ah.
What's that, Megara?
Yeah, does she not... No,
Hmm.
she's stuck with it. She kicked out my weird red gem, like...
Yeah, it'll stay in there for a little bit, and then it'll pop back out, so that way you can either shoot her with it again or use it on one of the other dudes. Maddie says, "Hey, Maddie, how you doing?"
Hey.
Just circle.
Oof.
Susa.
Damn!
Hmm.
She fucked me up, man.
You did pretty well for your first go around, considering you have like no upgrades. That is a very fun boss fight, I think.
Yeah.
The world chambers may contain urns for 5 gold. Added chamber restores some heart. Oh, that's the fountain for the Elysium, which I'm not in there enough. Special item, upgrade the codex. Deducting boons for each Olympian. I don't know what all this stuff is even for, all these cosmetic things. Um, When did I get so many? A lot of this gold stuff. I don't know when I got all this. Hmm.
Okay. I think we can do some upgrading here.
Orpheus wishes to know your choice of music. The Lament, In the Blood, or Argonauts.
Uh, okay, so I can do... Restore a small amount. Huh. Okay. Well, now I'll get half my health back if I die, so...
really enjoy how bitchy Gara is every time you run into her in the in the lounge. I have attempted 12 escapes and I've killed 1,500 dudes.
Nice. Let's try out the bow.
Try that bow. Regenerate your order cast, but then pick it up. Reduce move speed. Gain 50% damage and a dodge chance for 2 seconds when you dash just before getting hit. Stubborn Defiance. I think I'm gonna try that one.
Okay.
I'll have to buy it anyways.
What is Doom? After a brief moment, victim takes a burst of damage. Okay.
Yeah. I think, and then I think there's some upgrades that let you, like, turn that Doom into like an AoE effect when it hits, so it'll hit other enemies at the same time.
Your dash creates a blade rift where you started.
Yeah, Blade Rift's pretty cool.
I can use my cast can make a blade rift, or my dash can make a blade rift, or my attack can cause doom.
I don't know, it's up to you. What are you using?
The bow.
Oh. I don't know, man. It's up to you. I would say if you're gonna do the Blade Rift, since you don't have extra stones right now, you might want to do the dash one.
That's a good idea. And I can dash twice now, so.
Right, you can put two blade.
Put two blade rifts down.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
I'm just gonna see. Well,
Yeah, we'll see about that, son of a bitch.
let me use the bow again. I really want to use this. I've not even done a run with the spear yet, because every time I come back here, they offer me a different weapon. The shadow bonus.
I don't know if I love the bow, I'll be honest.
The bow takes some upgrades to really shine, I think.
Like permanent upgrades or just like good boons?
Just better boons. I think that so the special with it has such a long range that if you can upgrade that,
Yeah, the special does seem pretty sick, I will say that.
But it's just, I find it hard to get the space to charge up the shot properly.
Right, that's the thing that's getting me is that I have to charge. I mean, at least the shot like auto aims to the nearest enemy, which is helpful, but
also the special will hit multiple times if you use it up close. So I don't know. I mean, it's like the bow is, I think, there's like some sub bosses and stuff the bow is really strong against. And then I want to say that the hammer, the like basic weapon upgrade does some stuff where you can like drastically reduce the charge rate for the shots and stuff, and then it gets better after that. But
that seems like it would be good. Also okay, I do like that it penetrates the charge shot.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. It's just, I don't know. I like to move and hit all the time, and the bow kind of slows you down a little bit, but because it's ranged, obviously you always have a pretty decent amount of space between you and your target. So.
Yeah, but the shield with that Captain America 4-hit upgrade was really good at that, and I didn't have to keep charging, you know. But I guess that depends on having that particular boon that lets
Right.
it do a bunch of
That's a
extra
pretty
hits.
rare. Yeah, you're not gonna get that every time. So I'm a fist and a spear guy.
I assume that the heart is Aphrodite.
Yep.
Let's see what I haven't seen her yet, so let's see what she has to offer. What the hell are those? Landmines?
What?
Who the hell's throwing landmines at me? This
Oh.
is there's like a little sentient jar that's spitting out
Yeah.
landmines at me.
Always fun.
Yeah, I can see myself putting a lot of time into this game though before the end of the year.
It just plays so fucking good.
Yeah, it feels
Like,
really good. That's a
I
big
think
part
it's
of
the
it.
best playing one of these types of games other than Dead Cells. Like
Well,
this
Dead Cells
this, right, it's a 2D platform.
is more like a Castlevania, yeah.
Yeah.
Although the thing about
But,
Dead
I mean, Dead
Cells,
Cells is as good a playing as one of those you can find, and I think this is as good as a playing one of like the sort of overhead action game. Like, I think this might be
yeah.
the best playing one of these that I've ever played my entire life. Honestly.
does that include Spelunky, or is that's a pure roguelike, I guess, or more pure?
I mean, like overhead 2D action game.
Oh, sure.
I mean, there's not even a lot of these really to compare to.
Right.
But can you imagine if there was a game like Zelda Crosscode or Secret of Mana or whatever that played like this?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, so if I take the dash thing from her, it replaces my blade vortex, so I don't want to do that.
Right. Right.
Resist damage. That seems like a good thing.
Yeah, that's all right.
Or life chambers are worth more. Life chamber rewards are worth more, 30%, or
Yeah.
reduced damage. I feel like reduced damage will be more consistently useful. So
Yeah.
I'll take that.
If you don't take damage in the first place, you don't need to restore it, right?
Oh, there's a shop in this room too, apparently. There's like a purple well.
So
Yes,
that
a
will
well.
sell you sometimes some upgrade stuff, some health, or like a temporary upgrade thing that'll only last for a few rooms.
I mean,
Tinge of Cerberus.
it's gonna sell me 25 upgrade points for 19 gold.
Darkness or whatever.
Yeah, darkness. That's the only thing I can afford, so I guess I'll take it. Okay, that's more of that, and there's a shop that way. Well, I don't have much money, so going to the shop seems pointless, so I'll go this way. Get some more
Man, I love this
upgrade juice.
The special with the spear is that you can throw it, and then it sticks where you land it, so you push the button again, and then it flies back to you, so it's like 2 hits with every hit. It's a more fun to use ranged weapon than the fucking bow is.
Yeah, I've seen. There was a thread on Twitter yesterday of a bunch of people that we're acquainted with who were arguing. Maybe arguing is not the right word, but kind of arguing about what the best weapon is.
Yeah.
And it seemed like everybody was saying something different.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I think I like spear and fist the most, although I have not played the.
I'm very curious about how I want to check out the fist. That's a thing that I would like to. Unlock.
There's like a cannon also that I didn't really like that much in the early access version of the game, but it's supposed to be quite a bit better now. So.
Okay, so I assume that the skull with the chevron or the star or whatever like that, those things mean even harder than just normal hard. Because I've got a skull and a skull with a chevron, yeah. And so one of these also has. Do I get an Ares boon and an Aphrodite boon if I take this one, or do I
find out what happens when you go in those rooms?
All right.
That'd be my advice. Since
Okay.
you're playing a roguelike game.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Okay. Oh, whose favorite to choose? Trial of the Gods. Okay. I'll take one from Ares, I guess. Slicing shot. Your cast sends a blade rift ahead. Your blade rift lasts longer. I'll take another blade rift.
Multiple blade rifts. Rifting on that blade. Bonus rewards, up max health. Probably just bonus rewards is probably fine. short dash.
Oh, she just fucking... I just got whacked with a heart in the middle of this. What the hell?
Uh, so that's what happens in the dual god rooms, is that you pick one and then have to fight like a hard-ish battle. Um, but when you finish the room, you get to take the other god's boons. So you get 2 boons.
Oh, sick. If I finish the room, because I'm in pretty fucking rough shape right now.
The Aphrodite one is nasty because those hearts will just chase you forever. Hers honestly might be the hardest.
Yep, nope, I didn't get 2 boons out of that, because I got... Oh, no, wait, I forgot I got my thing where I just bought the ability where I can... Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so I was gonna say about Dead Cells, like when I was playing Dead Cells, and I think they've maybe fixed this now, but when I was playing it, the optimal strategy was to get like as many of the like crossbow traps as you could and just like throw them all over the place. And that, like, not that the game wasn't fun, especially when you didn't get those for a little while, because you would have to like figure out a way around shit, but like it was kind of like, you know, oh, okay, like I'm just gonna get this thing that will attack for me, you know.
Yeah. Anytime there is a like a 100%
Fuck.
pure optimal build, it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
That was my problem with that game also, but I still like, as far as just like pure 2D action games go, I think that game plays really well. Like I said,
Yeah.
That's not necessarily reflective of how I also haven't played it much recently. Like I played it a lot in early access and then kind of didn't play any more of it after that, but hold attack to strike rapidly, but you cannot spin attack. Your special becomes a shot that deals 50 base damage in an area. What? Your dash strike hits 3 times. Special becomes a shot that deals 50% base damage in an area. Is it like an AoE? Oh, yeah, alright. My spear is like an explosive arrow now. I kind of like the other one better because it can hit twice. I probably wouldn't take that again. Oh, do I want to move fast or do they want poison? Got the Festive Fog cast. What do you think of the Festive Fog?
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
I'll give it a shot. I have not tried that, so. Give it a shot.
So when you unlock the spear, does the next thing like automatically unlock
it'll
at that
pop
point?
up in the shop for you to get. Max health, pomegranate.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Huh? Yeah, it's
I
good.
probably should have been playing this the whole time.
I don't know. There's something to be said for waiting until the game is out to play it.
That's fair. All right, Poseidon.
I really like his. His things do knockback.
Okay. Your attack deals more
nice.
damages and knocks foes away. Your special does more damage and knocks foes away. Your cast does more damage and knocks them away.
It also, I think it gives you like an AoE cast.
Damages foes in an area. Flood shot.
Yeah, so it totally changes. Like that's one of those ones that changes the way like the basic way it works.
Is that worth taking even if I only have one cast, or should I?
I don't
The
know.
special damage plus 70% sounds pretty good, especially
It's
since
good.
the special is pretty good on this weapon. So I think I'll
What are you
take
using?
that.
Shield?
Shield, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Wow. Special is stronger. 20% chance to deal crit special damage. I'm gonna level up the Festive Fog.
That's the only way out.
Some more keys. I want to see what the Titan Blood does. I'm very excited for that.
Titan blood, huh?
Yeah, that's what you get for defeating the bosses the first time. And then it gives you like, it upgrades your weapon and
The specific weapon that you have, or all your weapons?
you can pick a weapon, I think, for Titan. You get like a Titan Blood and then you spend that to upgrade a weapon of your choice.
So the gems that I use to like do renovations, like, is that?
I
Are
think those are the
those
lowest priority for me.
okay?
I'd rather take the character upgrades or the keys, but
Sure, yeah.
you can look at the list of things. Like every time when you buy those, also it will add more to the list. So I don't know. 21 coins for 17 health. That seems like a bad trade. I don't want any of this stuff. Let's go see Sisyphus.
He's just rolling a boulder up a hill, dude. Or
Well,
he's
he's
chasing
not
it back
for-
down to roll it back up.
He's not right now because the Furies are trying to chase you. They're, you know what I mean?
Oh, so he
Furies
gets to take a break because the
he's
Furies
taking
are
a break,
chasing you.
and so he's always happy to see you, and so he gives you stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Healing.
Can I see how many keys and stuff I have? Is that like on the no? Oh, here we go.
I think if you hit like bumper, maybe.
Left bumper gives me a red X over the top of my head when I hit that.
There you go. You have 2 keys, 20 darkness, and 141 coins.
Wait, oh, it's in the lower right. Okay.
Yeah, it's in the lower right.
2 keys, so I need 2 more to unlock the next thing. So I guess I'm gonna go for the keys because I want to check out the spear, and then I want to check out the monk punching. I'm into that. I like beat 'em ups a lot, you know. So
Yeah, it's good.
the idea
It's a
of
good
being
one.
able to punch everybody sounds pretty decent. Oh, and there's a shop. There's a well in here, anyways. I guess you don't get the exact same stuff from the well as you get from.
Critical effects deal even more damage to armor. After you deal critical damage, a foe near it is marked. Victim has a higher chance. I think I'll just take the... I really hate armor. It drives me crazy.
Oh, they give you some generous space on on what counts as a backstab. I might have.
Yeah. I mean, those big guys got a lot of back, you
That's
know?
true. That is true. Okay, let's see here. Slain foes have a 15% chance to drop health items for 3 encounters. You deal 50% damage striking undamaged foes, 6 encounters. Your special deals plus 40% damage, 6 encounters. I'll take that. Let's do that. Oh, I can buy more than one. Okay. I don't really super need the health right now, but... yeah, fuck it. Let's do that too. An encounter is a room, I assume, correct? Not a single enemy?
Yes.
Is the yellow circle with the 4 smaller circles outside of it a boon from a god that I haven't met yet, I assume?
Hang on, I'm in the middle of a boss fight.
You're all good. It was the only room I could... It was the only door, so it's the one I took, so...
I think it's Athena.
Oh, that could be, yeah. That makes sense. I keep forgetting to use my cast. That's the... I need to be better about that. Yes, it's Athena.
The Athena dash one is... I think you already got that, but that's...
No, this is the first time I've seen her, I think. Oh, no, that she was my first boon. That's right.
Yeah, she gives you the deflect things.
Oh, yeah, right. Your attack is stronger and can deflect. Your casts can deflect. After you take damage...
Well, attack damage up 74%.
Yeah. Plus deflecting seems like... That seems pretty good.
Double to your cast damage is also pretty strong.
Yeah, but I only have 1 cast, so that seems less worthy than...
Man, I love the spear.
That looks like Ambrosia, and it's the only door out of here, I guess. So you can give Ambrosia to any of the gods, or anybody that you meet?
Yeah, I think the first one will always get you their trinket, I believe, and then
that's
after that you're supposed to talk to them a little bit before you give it to them again.
The trinket is... The trinket is a permanent upgrade, or just a cosmetic thing?
It is you get one from almost everybody you can talk to, and then you can equip one per run. If you look when you're in the room where you select your weapons, there's... I don't know if you have it yet, but eventually there will be it's like a little trinket shelf, and then you can use that to pick which trinket to equip.
Nice. Let's shop again. Let's see here. Gain 20% movement speed for 8 encounters for only 10 gold. That sounds like a bargain.
Ooh, move speed up 20%, special up 10%.
Gain a random item offered from the well for 45 gold.
I mean, I don't know. Do it, man. Might get something good.
Prometheus Stone.
Okay.
That looks like it gave me a second cast.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It probably is only on a... It'll probably only be for, like, a certain number of rooms.
Yeah. That seems like all the
Getting to use my cast. I need that fog.
Okay, well, we're gonna try the Trial of the Gods again and see what I get this time.
That fart gas out there.
I think Dionysus would be insulted if you called it fart gas.
Definitely. Listen, Dionysus is the god of, like, drinking and eating in excess. It's
Yes.
definitely a fart gas grenade, alright?
Yeah. Your boons with knockaway effects also rupture foes. For 3 seconds, the victim takes damage while moving.
Fuck.
Yeah, let's try
Fucking
that. That seems
wizards.
good.
I fucking hate them.
And now Athena's gonna be pissed at me. Right, yeah, sure thing.
I have no reflect. I don't know how I'm supposed to beat these wizards. I can kill him with my throw spear. Whew.
She's buffing
Ooh.
the hell out of these enemies, man.
What's that?
Athena's buffing the hell out of these, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're barely taking any damage. Dash creates a Blade Rift. Attack special and cast deal 16% damage. Attack inflicts doom. I'll take that. Health up. This is my last life.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Your cast damages foes in a small area and can deflect. Your abilities that can deflect also make foes exposed. Victim takes more damage when struck from behind. Death Defiance replenishes more health than usual. That seems good. I'll take that. Okay, we've got Tears, Darkness. That's it. That's the only way out of this room, I guess. So we'll go that way.
Hermes or Ares?
Hermes. I would go with Hermes because I haven't seen anything he has yet, but that's just me, I think.
He has a really... his is mostly like attack speed or whatever up. After slaying a foe, your next attacker special deals double damage. Stack that damage. 200 gold. I should go to the store.
The only door? That's the only door. So I guess I don't have a choice but to go to the store. What's in the shop? Well, that sucks. I spent so much on other stuff that I don't have enough to get either of these boons. And there's a is that Hephaestus or whatever with the hammer?
It's I forget now. Take less damage while standing in infested fog.
Okay, time to fight Megara again, I guess. Got her. I assume she comes back on every subsequent run, though. You don't get to kill the bosses and leave them dead, right?
No, you have to fight. They always show back up.
Okay, and the next door is just a staircase, so I assume that that's,
Yeah,
no
you
matter
get some
what.
health up. There should be a well shop.
There's a blood fountain?
That'll give you some health back.
One can free oneself from even the most compelling
You can sell your
influences.
things for gold if you want.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
So if you have a boon you don't care about, you want a little gold, kind of good.
No, I don't think I'm going to do that right now. Let's see.
Bone Hydra again.
How many bosses are there in this?
5 or 6, I think now. Something like that. I think there's 4. I think there's 5 worlds. I can't remember. I'm not 100% sure.
Duh.
Up to Elysium. Give me that hammer.
Okay. Burn flingers, huh? Let's see here. Let's go with that. See how that works out. Okay, we got, there's Hermes, I assume, the wing. So you said the hammer are usually the best ones, though?
Yeah, those are usually your most consistently powerful things. They're also like they're just always good, basically.
Okay. I was curious about Hermes, but if those are the best, I'll go that way.
I mean, it's always worth exploring.
Yeah.
But like so I got the spear, and I just got the hammer, and now my basic attack with the spear hits. It's like 3 hits in a spread pattern instead of 1 hit, and so it's just good. Also, like unlike the other gods' boons, which can be replaced by, these ones are like change your basic attack in a way that
And so it's just like makes it stronger, so it won't be
right, it
replaced by
just makes
something.
it better. I mean, some of them. I wanted to say that in the early access there were some that I didn't like as much as your regular attack, but
Let's see. After your special hits, your next 2 attacks deal plus 80 damage.
right.
Your special deals 50 damage to foes around you when you catch it. After blocking a foe, I don't use the block enough for that to be worth it. Let's take that one.
Granite.
And is there only one way out of here? Yeah, it looks
Well, I
like it.
can't lose 26 health or I die, so I guess I can't go for the chaos boon.
What's the chaos boon?
There's like a chaos will show up sometimes and offer you a boon, but in order to enter his lair, you have to take a hit to your health. And then on top of that, like his boons are really good, but you have to go like say like 3 to 5 rooms. You have to go like 3 to 5 rooms. Oh, um, fuck. You have to go like 3 to 5 rooms with a debuff, and then after that you get access to the good buff that he gives you. So it can be
Shit.
pretty good.
All right.
Like one of his buffs will give you like plus 70% to all resources gathered and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't have enough health, I don't think, to bother with any of this. See the boat? 225 and 50. Oh, I'm just a little bit short.
Huh. Okay. So it's only the people in around here that I can give the ambrosia to.
Or any of the gods, when you see their boons, you can give it to them. You can give it to Charon, or any of the other various characters that you meet while you're playing through the dungeons.
Okay.
So you can give it to a lot of different. You can give it to Meg if you want, or
And
to
they
Medusa, the little floating Medusa head lady over there.
and they'll give you a charm that does something on your runs that has
Yeah,
some
and then
effect.
as you use the charm, you can level the charm up. If you go into your weapon room, you can look at that real quick. If you want to give it to Medusa, you got to do it before you talk to her because she always
Oh,
runs away.
she flies away.
Yeah,
Can I give it to the ghost, like cooking dinner?
I don't think so. I don't
You
think
can
he
give it to
gives any.
Cerebus, right? But he doesn't give you anything. He just lets you
Yeah,
pet
he
him or
gives you a
something.
collar that gives your max HP up.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good, actually.
How do I? It's not giving me the option to talk to Meg or give it to her anymore either.
I
Since I
think
talked to her,
sometimes you have to give it to him before you,
talk to him.
yeah.
Oh, I can just pet the dog. Can you give it to Hades or no?
I think you can. I don't know if he gives you anything. I know that, so the, Cerberus gives you one that, uh, gives your max health up, and then the skeleton guy gives you an extra death defiance.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask what the
Um,
skeleton. Okay, let's see here. So should I be upgrading the 4 abilities that I have available to me now, or should I be saving my darkness for when I can unlock the new talents?
Um in the early access version of the game, there was a respec thing that you could do, and I have not unlocked that yet. I don't know if that's actually in the game, but
Mm,
like I said, once you unlock that, you get the thing where it lets you do more casts and then gives you cast a huge buff. So I don't know. It's
yeah.
up to you. A little bit of extra health is never a bad thing.
And give the skeleton guy a bottle of ambrosia. Lucky tooth.
I have 4 health, so don't think I'm gonna get out of this one.
So the shield. So I won't get another Titan blood if I use the shield again from the first fight with. Is that what he's saying? Am I understanding
Yeah,
that right?
yeah. You only get one per whatever the hell.
Okay. Well, we've been doing this for a while tonight, and it's later than I actually thought it was. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. I beat the first boss.
Yeah.
That feels like a thing that is.
The thing is, this game is just good. It's a good
Yeah.
video game.
Yeah.
If you like action games, this is a good one. That's my official opinion.
Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. So, good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. If you did hang out, and we'll be back tomorrow with something else.